It is time, once more, to get absolutely annihilated. Just setting up the streamers real quick. See where we at. See what you got. Show me what you got. Shit ass. Show me what you got. Alrighty. I was watching the episode about Kanehurst recently. Episode as in, you know, Chart Thermos. Talking about the backgrounds, like the Scottish backgrounds of them and all. Can probably talk about this a little bit more when we're there. So I think I just got the shortcut here, which is quite poggy-woggy. And this is the snake part of the forest. Yeah, I don't remember anyone specifically talking, like in a lore sense, about this part here. Also never really heard anyone talk about the vermin, maybe like JSF a long time ago, speculating about it, but I said this last time. But the idea around vermin, I don't think they were able to finish. I think this had probably also a little bit to do with Kanehurst, and there were some ideas in there that they just couldn't really bring to fruition. And we know that there is a lot of stuff that Bloodborne just couldn't be finished. Wait, are we correct here? Yeah. So a lot of Kanehurst stuff wasn't finished. So it looks like we can go all the way down there. Look at this incredibly giant looking gravestone. Doesn't that look cool on the back? The normal gravestones here, and you can see the lily or the fleur de lis. Oh, and there's a hunter's mark on here on the grave. Interesting, because I think there are stones like that in the dream, the hunter's dream. Oh, snakes. So why there are snakes in here, I couldn't tell you. It's what this wants to tell me about this. But yeah, you have these large gravestones here. I think I have seen this. Yeah, the same gravestone was in the area that connected this part with the Yosefka's clinic. You know, the underground part that was like poison stuff. Get these here. So this is well, essentially dug up. I don't know how much dug up this is, or if it's just like the normal graveyard, but this is basically the Sumerian graveyard. That's why it's the Forbidden Woods, right? It's the Sumerian graveyards. This is where you have Sumerian graves. I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to... Oh. Rumor. How does one zoom with this thing? So I guess this is as far as we go. There's some kind of icon in the center that kind of looks like, I don't know, like a root. Something is growing out of it, and then there's obviously some kind of written stuff. I'm kind of looking at this one that kind of, it looks, I don't know, it looks damaged. Looks kind of, oh yeah, this is this year. Oh, I was thinking, what would that be? It looks a little bit like maggots, right? Doesn't this look like this is basically eaten up with maggots? At the same time, if you look closely, it's something like a hexagonal shape pattern here, which makes me think of like, you know, a beehive, or like these, you know, bees, they do have like these look like larvae, and this is basically like, you know, where you would like a honeycomb thing. That's what it looks like. And maybe that's what it is, although I couldn't tell you why exactly you'd have something connected with that. Yeah, this is this interesting icon up there. Symbol, emblem. It looks like, oh, I don't know. It's kind of stuff that's sprouting from the middle, and then there's a indecipherable, low poly, very, very low resolution writings on here. Then here the hunter's mark on middle. Then obviously these, are these the same, actually looking at it closer, are these the same kind of shapes? They're not quite hexagonal, but they're more like roundish. They do look a little bit similar to these. This is really odd, if you ask me, why they have that. There's definitely some kind of intention behind making it shaped like this. I actually have zero orientation on this place. I just know that there's snakes in here. And pig. There's someone dead in front of you, kind of bowing. Although I don't think that's... I don't think that's to be taken too seriously. Bloodstone shard and Madman's... Oh, I think the Madman's knowledge is from him. Candles. I hear something quite heavily breathing. Kind of scary sounding, if you ask me. Question is, can I go up there? I think there might be a path. There, and didn't I come from here? Is this a jumpy... Oh, it is a jumpy path. Ooh, beneath. Okay, let's see what this is. I was thinking it would be a pig, but it's probably an executioner. If I had to remember. Something else in front of this gravestone. Heavily breathing. So the question is also kind of what the heck is with the executioners, right? Actually, in terms of design, wasn't there... let me check this real quick. Wasn't there this guy in Berserk in the very first episode? There was this one dude when you first, I'm not sure if it's the first manga episode, but where Guts was going into this arena kind of thing. He was killing this dude and he got himself nearly killed. He only made it because the eggs of the dude was cracked. I forgot the name of the guy. Just kind of want to see him there. Bazuso. I was kind of thinking of this guy, since he's also kind of very... Okay, he's definitely wearing a very different... Obviously he's wearing a different armor, but he's kind of a very similar stature. And he has a similar weapon. I think he had an axe too. I was kind of thinking of that. Bazuso. Okay, the axe of this guy is definitely different. But the armor actually isn't too different. No, that isn't. I mean, what the heck? I've never wait, do you see that? There's a beast thing on his... Huh? Oh, maybe because he's killing beasts and he's kind of taking their heads. Or is this from him? Is this guy a beast, dude? I've never really taken a good look at these guys. But there was something coming out of his ass. First of all, quite the nice ornate cape they have. And there's like a woman's face. See, there's a face, not face. It looks like a woman. And I do know, or think to remember, that they are associated with Canehurst. Or weren't they the executioners that they were sent to Canehurst to eradicate? Like, aren't they of the same kind of ilk as when Alfred shows his true colors? Damn, Bractals are so fucking cool. See, he has these, and these are these beasts that you see in Lauren. Yeah, he's some beast heads. So, yeah, I just know that they are associated with going against the Canehurstians. However you would say that. So I remember. And most of them are in Hemwick. So that somewhat makes sense. So that's the closest to Canehurst. If you see snakes is that they don't really care much about being staggered or hit. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen anyone talk about these that look like they have just larvae on them. As if there was something nesting in them. I mean, it would kind of make sense to reuse them if they've been here for a long time. But maybe the intention is just kind of show how old they are and that they've kind of been taken by nature. Otherwise, there really isn't too much to say, other than you have these snake things going by themselves on their own. But in addition to that, you have them literally possessing people. You know, like infestations. Why exactly they are snakes, I don't know. I've never really seen this association of like snakes taking over bodies or anything similar. So I'm not entirely sure it's good Stunlock. They are still carrying blood vials, so definitely been taking over people who are using blood. Yeah, I don't know. Especially when it comes to associating them with this place, with the graves and the Thumerians. There's nothing else really cluing me in. Like I said, I don't remember anyone really talking about this place much. is an even bigger snake. But the only thing is that they spew poison. There's definitely something growing on them too, if you look at this guy. It's not a normal snake by any means, like not a standard snake. It's a little bit weirder. A little bit more monstrous. Kind of wonder if I want to have a second weapon. Man, I run out of bullets. If there's anything worth using. I guess there's Ludwig's blade. Which... Ooh, I don't like the moves that much. The way the animations look. It's kind of weird. I don't know. Cool thing is you can... Pretty cool though. Let's see what's on the sword. It's a bit hard to see if you're not in the light, but I need to turn myself towards an object to get a good look at it. For a camera like this. But then we're lacking the light. It's kind of indiscernible ornamentations, if I had to guess. Well, that's all I see at least. Question is, does it look anything like this? Could be. Could be, yeah. Somewhat. You've been at my side all along. My true mentor, my guiding moonlight. Again, no idea. There's also candles put on them for some reason. So there's some kind of culty veneration boots with stuff here. Oh god. There's a rabbit type of thing. Looks like it. I do wonder what these guys even are supposed to be in terms of like their function in this area. Are they like prospectors? Are they guardians of this place? It's odd to me. I can't put this together, especially you have the other guy here, this guy, who covenants or with you with the vermin theme. And since these are literally taking over bodies and serving the same function as the ones in Sekiro, I would very strongly associate with them with that. Yeah, the whole vermin, like I said, the whole vermin thematic, it doesn't quite fit in my opinion. It doesn't quite fit in. It seems even a little bit contradictory. Because, we've already established, and I would say well established, so I don't think this is like not even really speculation or anything. Obviously the origin of the blood is Great Ones. Like, it has something to do with the Great Ones. I wouldn't say it actually is Great One blood, although no, I don't think it is Great One blood. In a way, it might be symbolically be the blood, like the the heritage of the Great Ones, but not in a biological sense. Like we're not actually slurping Great One blood. It's not like it's not like they're using Ibritus as like a blood source. It's more like it's medicine and has been developed due to just medical stuff, like with the old blood, and then it has been maybe like studied and then developed and then cultivated via people. So like people can be infected with it, suitable hosts, and then people are trying to do something with these hosts. Right? First of all, I do think they make blood. Like their blood is infected and they're basically bloodletting so that we have more blood to use on people, and this can then heal. Take it like vampire blood. They do like, imagine it like vampire blood that has like magic healing qualities. But you need to have like a host, someone who actually is infected or like is carrying that stuff. But like everything regarding the blood and how it works now and everything, that has been developed over time. Right? Oh, that's interesting. That attack that he just did is very reminiscent of Augur of Ibratus. I wonder if it's reminiscence of that simulation. Dude, it feels like... That's weird. I felt safe there. I felt like safe, I felt distance felt right. But suddenly you get 2 hits at the same time and then you're already dead. That was weird. Like this was happened the first time too. I got 2 hits at the same time. And I underestimated the range and everything of them. They're really annoying to like approach and fight. Pass from executioner father to son. These spells can be used summon faithful spirits. It's also insane, right? This is, I think, I might be wrong, the only lamp you get till the boss. There might be one lamp, but yeah, I've also remarked on this before. It's quite interesting how rare these are compared to the newer Souls games like Dark Souls 3 and Bloodborne. Elden Ring had bonfires everywhere. They actually have to... It's really tanky. I do feel... I don't know if it's just me, I do feel somewhat weak. My damage doesn't feel that nice. Could be build related. You don't really have any extra stuff here, like that's where you have like these runes, the carol runes, but you don't have like accessories. I mean, obviously they have the exact same function. Just saying. This coloration is really odd, but they decided to put something red. Yeah. I don't even have to kill them. I'm hearing a lot of snakes spewing stuff. I know that. I guess. Divide and conquer, huh? What I always really liked about Bloodborne, I really love the style. I don't know why the art style is so appealing to me. Because I wouldn't say it's realistic. Like, I don't think it's realism art style. Not just because of the motifs themselves, which aren't quite realistic. And even though, like, you have, like, you see all these reflections on the ground, which just look really cool. It doesn't really look realistic. Everything is very reflective, like, very high quality. But it looks, in a way, stylized, but kind of good. Like, it looks texturized. I don't know, maybe express that better. Maybe potions. I think you don't. Poison me. I mean, based on their attire, they're carrying axes, and they look kind of normal. They're definitely not hunters. They're wearing some kind of leather coats. Something is with their heads. Could just be normal lumberjacks or something. Lumberers cutting woods, felling trees. I hear snake. It's two, huh? Anything I can do? These guys. On something that's like, you know, strong enough to actually be worth using. This is just laughable damage. I know. I don't know how to approach the safe. It isn't quite cheesy. Are they, like, I was thinking, are they blind? There's no way. Deep sea. So this thing is at a deep sea rune. That's interesting. Deep sea. Let's see. Just deep sea. Frenzy resistance. A carol rune that transcribes inhuman sounds. This transcription of the Great One's inhuman voices depicts down-reaching currents. Yeah, I can see it. The rune means deep sea and gains grants augmented frenzy resistance. Great volumes of water serve as a bulwark guarding sleep, and an augur of the eldritch truth. Overcome this hindrance and seek what is yours. Great volumes of water serve as a bulwark guarding sleep, and an augur of the eldritch truth. Augur. Kind of wondering. I want to check something out. Yeah, we have it here probably. I want to see what the Japanese says specifically about this one. Just curious. I mean, thematically, if I had to think about it, you know, how there's like a very, very strong association between the sea and, you know, the Great Ones, due to like Lovecraftian stuff and like what was his name? Cthulhu? And like the fear of like the fear of the deep sea. There's also actually the deep itself. You remember the Cathedral of the Deep in Dark Souls 3? That's also the deep sea. The abyss itself is the deep sea, you could say. There's like, because this is like one of these primal fears of like the deep of the unknown. It's the fear of the unknown. That's basically cosmic horror, is the fear of the unknown, right? The fear of something that is so large, so much bigger than you, that you can't even understand it, and then that being exposed to it can actually drive you mad, because you, to me, it always feels like it's like this understanding, like, because it's cosmic horror, right? And it's associated with like the universe, the cosmos, and like understanding your insignificance as a being inside of the cosmos, which is and that actually is true. It's unfathomably huge. It's, you can't even understand. You can't even grasp how vast space is, how vast the world is, how vast everything is, and how tiny you are. And if you are really, and the thing is, for us, it's just kind of that. It's just, well, it's just nothingness. It's just space. It doesn't mean much, right? Until we are actually confronted with it. But we can't really be confronted because we're living on our Earth and we don't really see it, but unless you may be like some astronomer and it has like a little bit deeper insight. But even then, it's not quite real. But I guess the idea is that if you are actually confronted with a being that is so much more than you, that doesn't even care that you exist, it doesn't even know that you exist, because your existence is so insignificant, it steps on you, right? Whatever it doesn't do out of malice against you. That's basically what like Cthulhu or the Great Ones are. They live on a completely different sphere of existence, like way bigger, and we're basically ants to them. It's what ants are to humans. Like, we don't really care about what ants, what they want, what they do, right? If we step somewhere, we don't even see them. People step on ants all the time and kill them, and it's completely inconsequential for us. And like this times a million is how like the Great Ones are compared to us. And that's kind of the fear, the cosmic horror, this thing. Okay, let's see what it says. Interesting. Increases the memorizer's resistance to slow-acting poisons. Instead of, like the deep sea is supposed to make you resistant to poison and not... Oh wait, that's the clear deep sea. I don't know why this is frenzy and this isn't. But the thing is the same. A large amount of water is a rupture that protects sleep and is therefore a harbinger of mystery. Seekers aim beyond that. Karel. 深海の意味が与えられ記憶するものの実行力体制を高める大量の水は眠りを守る断絶であり、故に神秘の前触れである。求めるものよ。その先を目指したまえ。求めるものよ。That's something that Skull Knight would say, right? This says he's seeker. 求めるものよ。その先を目指したまえ。I don't know what Skull Knight said. He obviously says struggler, so it's not quite motomero. It's kind of my struggle was fuck, I can't think of it. Maybe while playing. Struggle. Okay, so now we are back to this guy. Snakes! Wait, I actually do hear a pig now. Yeah, there's one. I was thinking earlier, I was hearing one, I was like, nah, it ain't the chief. It ain't it, chief. Hey digger, what da? Aldrig schwör. I think it's the first time seeing bones here. Kind of giving you more the idea that this is actually a graveyard. But it usually doesn't. Usually you don't quite get that notion. I'm not supposed to jump on here, right? It's quite far. Graveguard. See, they're actually grave guardians. Robe of Doris, graveguard of the Forbidden Woods. Countless bloody ritual tools hang from its back. William kept 2 loyal servants back at Bergenworth. When they were ascended to a labyrinth, they encountered the eldritch truth and went mad. One became the password gatekeeper, while Doris became a graveguard of the forest. Both remained loyal, even in madness. So what you have here on this fine cloth is you have a rope to like pull up coffins, right? That's one thing because you gotta get them up. You have some kind of other thing and tons of little hooks. See all the hooks that you have. That's what these are basically used for. As far as I don't remember exactly what this was in that. Yeah, kind of. How do I get up there though? Yeah, otherwise there ain't much telling me about this place, lore-wise. Looks like I can drop down from very far above there. I think I'm running back. No, there's a pig here then. Fireflies. Fireflies and some actual waters. Getting down. Ominous. Oh, look who we have here. See, that's also weird. Why is there a living failure down here? That seems quite random. Not sure why he would be here. Oh, there's even like, I don't know what they are. Frenzied living failures? They don't frenzy, right? Yeah, they do laser me. That's odd. Like again, this is one of these areas I can't quite get. I don't know. It's oh, it's so damage. Ooh, that's all spam. I still haven't found a fucking lantern, dude. Such Bloodborne. They hit so damn hard. It's quite not nice. Yeah, but really, where are the lanterns in this one? Because this is so far away. I have to go quite the distance. I mean, if I just run through, it's fine. It's not that far. If I had orientation. But it's been quite weird, if you ask me. I think I remember there was one at least. I mean, one, probably. That's it. Yeah, since I've been here for such a long time. I mean, there's really no point fighting these guys. I was just exploring and finding stuff. Both when they are back. I think I ran over there. That's the biggest one so far. Gravestone up there. Oh, this is this big. Yeah, it's this item that I couldn't get. And I think I ran this way. Which makes no sense. Doesn't this lead me exactly back from where I came? I'm at a loss. A loss of sanity. It is. Yeah, this is where I came from. Oh, this is where I died. I can't make sense of these living failures here. Because I associate with them, and they are basically the end result of all the experimentations that have been going on in the research facility. Right? So from these bloodstains starting, like the big head people that were hearing water. Maybe that's why deep sea Carol Room is here. Up to this, guys. Like, eventually, once you have enough knowledge, it's also why Yosefka is able to make these, because she's of the choir, so she has the knowledge. So in some way, she's able to perform this stuff correctly and create these guys. And these are basically created by infecting people with cause parasites. And he dropped like a tempering thing, which looks like a parasite as well. But how exactly this also connects to all the vermin stuff, I can't tell. Not that it has to, I'm not saying that's the thing that I'm supposed to get from here. Is that it? So I'm supposed to fall down from here? I guess. Like, this is not even... That's imagining. Very interesting looking wall structure. Because it kind of melts. Wait, is this made out of corpses? What? You see that? This looks like this is... They are literally in the walls. Kind of like Farah Mazula. But this looks like it's kind of melted in. Like sunken down. But definitely... This definitely has incorporated corpses themselves in here. Huh. Kinda cool. I guess that's what you call resourceful building. Just use the materials you naturally find around here, which is bodies. Tons of bodies. Oh, is this the next shortcut? I think I'm in the mill now. Yeah, at the bottom of it. Kind of based. Not entirely sure what's behind here though. This really stands out, but that's about all I can say. Well, maybe if I go around and then to the left, I might find the answer. Or not. It is stone though. It's melted stone? At least this is stone, even though it doesn't quite look like it. What the heck? It's eerie sounding. Oh, it's these guys down here. Just loading. Oi! Another pickle. Ein Warzenschwein. Well, do you never actually get up there? That sucks. Would have liked to see what's there. No, I don't. The other thing is, in the start of the area, I don't even see any lore drops at all. That's kind of what bothers me. Like, I can't make sense out of it. For example, you have these snake guys, right? What's the point? What are these snake guys? Why are there people infecting snakes that are pretty much doing the exact same things as the centipedes do in Sekiro? And I also said this before a couple of times, that this seems like it's a theme, the whole vermin stuff, that they didn't really go further with. They did, because it doesn't even make any sense, and it even contradicts things a tiny bit. So I feel like this was just one idea that they couldn't really finish, in my opinion. So this, I don't know. Why are there snakes that are possessing people? And then you have this NPC that is hunting vermin, so there's this vermin stuff. Obviously you have these are Pthumerian gravestones, obviously, because these are basically Pthumerian graveyards, the tomb of the gods that they basically dug out here. That's not really a big secret, but that's kind of the only thing that goes on here, is Pthumerians and their graveyard. And obviously that's, I think, I don't know what that was. There was like an early fight. Early fight thing that wasn't quite, where the fight wasn't like this. But yeah, this is the actual grave of the god. You see, the gravestones have gotten larger and larger here. And you're actually fighting shades of Yharnam, which couldn't be more direct in telling you, oh, this is the Pthumerian graves. Because Yharnam, this is not the shade of like the city of Yharnam, which I guess you don't know yet. If you, as a new player, you wouldn't know that, but because you don't know that Yharnam is also the name of the Queen Yharnam, right? Dude, that's kind of janky. Not gonna lie, but janky. They don't exactly, not that they remind me a lot of the Nazgul. I'm using fire magic. Quite uniquely in the game. And he's using a tool. Dude, how am I so good at spreading my damage? The one thing I should not be doing. It's a really cool setup actually. You have one long range, one mid range spammer, and then one who wants to go very close to you. What? Are they all? Oh, they are also infected. So this makes even more sense. I don't understand the snake themes. Why are people snaked in this? Oh, what's that? You know? I did not mean to jump. can summon a snake even. That's so odd. What is the lore behind that? I've never heard anyone talk about this either. I guess I don't remember. This is not really a place that people talk about. Yeah, this essentially is the place, the grave of the gods. This is where they found the entrance to the chalices. But yeah, there's a moon. Look at that. There is a moon. Never seen that here. But otherwise, there's really nothing here that can... Like I said, there's potentially what looks like corpses in the wall. There's nothing on the door either. This Tomb of the Gods. And obviously, right after, the College of Bergenworth. Which makes sense, right? They built the college directly, at the source. And these are like winter lanterns, right? Just more buggy. And the actual winter lanterns are just the doll, but like a nightmare version of the doll. See any of these guys kind of transforming? But quote unquote transforming. Deep in the woods. Bergworth. Let me replenish my stuff. Bergenworth is definitely super mega cool. The doll is sleeping. Hello, Miss Dolman. Ascent to Earth and Chapel. Oh, there he is.
Oh, Lawrence. What's taking you so long? I've grown too old for this. Of little use now. Afraid.
Weird game.
Oh.
Where do we go? Hyperion Jail. Bergenworth. Yeah, Bergenworth is kind of obviously lore, but yeah, it's basically built on top of the Tomb of the Gods because they could obviously go there easily and dig stuff up, send people in to prospect the area, etc. Whether these guys here are, I mean, it could be results of experimentation already. Hard to tell. It's a little humanoid, right? I mean, somewhat. Like they have legs. Or have tails. Like they look like they used to be human. Oh, another one. Let's see. There's something on their robes, like in the middle. Like definitely ornamentation, so they definitely used to be people. At some point at least, but then they grew shit. He has something in his hand. Do you see that? What's that? It's like a ball? Looks like that's a spider on the ball. Do you see that? I think I would say the spider. And it has tons of eyes. Is that supposed to be like a Rom effigy? Because it has like, this is definitely a spider icon. 100%. I see the legs, even has like, well, it has 5 legs and left and right. It has even the fangs in the front. That's definitely a spider. I've never seen that. Interestingly enough, there is a big spider here in the lake. Are these like hunter eyes? Do they look like that? Nah, quasi. Wasn't there like this? This one? No. I saw, I was looking at, on Etsy. It looks like a double twin bird, right? You see two, let's see. I mean, yeah, a crow, okay, fair. I was looking on Etsy for something. I saw that there was like a sword hunter badge necklace thing. Kinda cool. Gotta say. Also like a cosmic eye watcher badge, which I found really cool. Very expensive, however. So I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna pay $100 bucks. I'm not too much into jewelry, although it would be swagger as fuck. I'm not gonna lie, would be nice. I wonder if these guys are basically in process. Oh, do you see that? These are actually messengers. They're holding something up. Yeah, these other guys here, I wonder if they are in the process of turning basically into these things, but Temu or similar. No, I haven't. I should. This is also like real, I don't know, the real servers, also quality work. I need to check out Temu for that. Temu. This reminds me a lot of something in Dark Souls 3 in the Cathedral of the Deep. You also had these kind of metamorphoses. I actually get metamorphoses here, so I guess that's kind of what this is supposed to show. But you had like similar guys here. They were also, because they were always these butterfly kind of dudes that were turning into like from trees into butterflies. Oh look, I see a brain sucker. Hello, friend. Bone. Yeah, what was interesting about these guys, if you look at them, see here this here on the cranium. These were also actually, you can also see what they have there, like these stuff coming out of their head. These are actually dudes that were infected with a cause parasite, or with, like that's kind of what basically was done to people, right? They were infected with parasites, and you see their cranium was basically cut open here. That's how these were made. And they also, like when they brain suck, they also shoot something out that looks like a cause parasite. I wonder what this building was modeled after. Probably, I mean, it looks like, what are they called? This is a building very similar actually in Greifswald University. I'd show you that. Maybe I can see it. Maybe it's here. It's like what's it called? What's the name for it? Is it on the tip of my tongue? It's a observatorium. Observatorium. What's the English word? English word. It's quite I mean, yeah, it's an observatory. Yeah. See, this is the Greifswald. Greifswald building, university building, the observatory. It's the same kind of dome-shaped thingamabingans. In the Greif. If you remember the Tarnished Archaeologist video about mirrors and all that, also kind of alluding to this here, that the whole lake is basically the mirror of the moon. And these mirrors are used as portals. Oh, and then the final form of that is this kind of thing, which does somewhat remind me of Ebriatas. Kind of odd look at. Definitely some powers. I don't know what it's called. You know what it reminds me of a little bit? You know the it has a real name. What was it called? It's called Yukibutsu no Kigen. But that's not what I mean. I mean, obviously that is what it is. It's a real thing. It's called... Is it the thing that basically possessed Ymir and later Eden? And it's an actual creature. And it has like this spine-shaped... Oh, it actually really looks like it. Parasite, shining centipede. Appearance there, the polychaete. Polychaete. You know what I mean, though, right? The little parasite that basically turned like into the spine of Ymir, and that's what created the giants. I really love the lore and the story of... I'm gonna link it to you. The story of Attack on Titan. I really do. I'm not very satisfied with the ending, but I love how layered it is. Attack on Titan is honestly, I know this is kind of mainstream, very mainstream, because everyone loves Attack on Titan, and I'm not really someone to just be, oh yeah. I don't like it when there's like because it seems like it's such a weird answer, because people just usually like stuff because it's hyped up, and I think a lot of people also like Attack on Titan, not for the full story, but like for the brutality and everything, which is definitely a good part of it, and I actually like that, because in a way it also carries this same theme as Bloodborne, like it's cosmic horror in a way, right? It's the horror of being of of having beings out there that are way more powerful and bigger and larger than you, and to whom you're nothing, and they just kill you if they want to. That's quite horrifying for a human, for us. But yeah, it's definitely one of my favorite anime of all time. Even, yeah, it is. It just is, for good reason, because it has such an amazingly layered story. Like the beginnings of it that are completely different. Then this whole Titan stuff, and then the whole mystery around them, and then suddenly it turns into something completely different, and opens up so much. I love that. This is an interesting building. So this is kind of cool. There's this see this what do you call it? Luke, this trapdoor thing. There is at least a theory, because I think also in terms of map, the lecture hall, the university building, is directly. There's a choir person, by the way. So the lecture hall is, in terms of like map building, directly connected to this place. So I think there was a version of the game in which they were connected, or maybe this thing was directly leading to a lecture hall, so you didn't have to go through a nightmare or anything. This doesn't make that much sense that it's in a nightmare, right? Choir member. This is, I think, also showing that you have a choir member in here who is using sedatives, by the way. Makes sense, right? Sedatives, because you're going mad and all that. Still in here in Bergenworth, because the choir is basically the the spiritual successor of Bergenworth. They're actually continuing the work of Bergenworth. Whereas I would say Lawrence and Mikolash, when basically the in the whole like surgical medicinal metaphor and allegory that the game is taking place in, then Bergenworth and like the choir, they go the way of like scholarship and being careful and not like not human. Basically, they're not going the way of human experimentation. That's basically what it is. And Lawrence went for human experimentation, and obviously, Mikolash did so too, as the spiritual successor of that way of thinking, of saying we have to try it out on people, see what happens, get our like practical knowledge from that, and then Willem and the choir, they went different. They went kind of searching behind it, like asking the question, what's giving this healing blood, or whatever it is, the power that it has? What are these things that we are experiencing? What are these things? And maybe before we can go any further, it's kind of the question also like with, I would say, general morality in terms of, for example, nuclear bombs or AI research, right? It's the exact same thing. Some people saying, oh, my AI, dangerous, we don't know consciousness, and like, what are we allowed to do, blah, blah, blah. And some people say, yeah, just try it out, do stuff. Other people say, yeah, don't. We have to first understand what's actually going on, and we have to first like develop also a morality behind it. Like, do we have to think about rights of AI? Like, what if they become conscious? What kind of rights should they have? How should they be regulated, etc., right? It's kind of the same, like, you have a nuclear bomb, what should we do with it? Like there are a lot of things that humans can do, but they haven't really developed the morals and the theoretical background behind it yet, because we make such fast developments in technology. So you can definitely also see there's the same stuff that you have in the lecture hall. The big boys are idiots. No, they're because they're aliens. I mean, at some point, yes, but... And Hawking is dead. I mean, maybe he was before. So you have tons of ice here, right? Which is kind of cool. And you also have this little specimen here. I think we've also seen this in the lecture hall. This is also what they're making. And I guess from these, maybe also other things sprout. But yeah, definitely a lot of like eye research. And you see tons of body parts here, and just eyes. There's eyes everywhere. And at least currently, when it comes to AI, it's just a learning model. It's just a language model that kind of works with... I don't know if you know much about it. I don't know much about it either. I just kind of know about like how these normal like ChatGPT language models work, and they're basically working on like I think it was a 14-dimensional, was it 14 matrix? Well, the basic system is, you know, they've been language trained, so you can imagine it like this. How does an AI know if you ask the question how to answer? They don't understand the question, like don't understand the meaning behind the words at all. What an AI does and how it's trained is an AI gets so much information fed of, you know, internet, of novels, of books, of everything, like billions and billions of things of information fed, just learning, feeding, and it then builds a probability matrix. It creates correlations between different words in a problem, in a probability way. So it kind of learns that certain words are more likely to appear with other certain words in that conjunction, right? So like, I don't know, if you have, for example, the word birthday, then there's a higher probability that the word cake is somewhat close to it as well. And then also through more learning, through filtering systems, that kind of also showing that, okay, this is the kind of way you should say something, and this is the kind of way it shouldn't. That's how it learns to respond to things. So if it reads a sentence and then answers, it doesn't really, like, it doesn't know, it doesn't understand what you're actually saying to it. It doesn't have any kind of concept of language or how language actually works. It simply takes the most likely answer that it finds after the algorithm goes through. So it doesn't use or understand language. It's basically just like a language model, just a system that has fed tons and tons of information. It's kind of brute forcing intelligence, if you will. Like if you can't make it intelligently pick something out, just let it go through everything and learn, and then kind of establish that. That's all I know about it. And that's probably also a very, very rough thing. It's probably not very, very accurate. But yeah, other than this here, there isn't too much else that one could say. And there are, like I said, the choir member showing you the association still with the choir and with that approach. And then there's a summon here. Who could we... Wait, why would you even be able... Damien of Mensis. Okay, that's interesting. So Damien of Mensis... I don't know why he wants to be summoned in here. There's someone of Mensis who actually wants to be here to kill someone, right? That's just telling. That's also kind of showing you, okay, the Mensis guys are... I mean, he wants to kill Rom. That's what we would. Because we know Rom is holding the ritual back from actually... completing. That's why Damien is here. Oh, he's using that shield. That's interesting. And the sword, the cane. Can we actually fight Rom with him? I don't even know. What do we have here? When the red moon hangs low, the line between man and beast is blurred. When the great ones descend, a womb be blessed with a child. There's another chest. students. Oh yeah, nobody have here. Wait, this. What is this model? It's interesting. It doesn't even look like planets. What are those? I mean, there's one thing. These are metals, like 2D flat. Are these flat earthers? Are they people here flat earthers? There's definitely one sphere in the center, and the other guy is potentially the moon. But I'm not quite sure about these discs around. They make no sense to me. Very odd. Lunarium key. Lunarium. Interesting. Is there anything here? Okay. Henry. Very odd. Oh, come on. That beeping tone. Interesting that it's frenzy that they deal to. I mean, yeah, like I said, they're basically a version of like a winter lantern, right? The pre-version. Hello. Lunarium. Open door with the Lunarium key. My guy. Joe Biden. Inside. Yeah, so this is kind of like a nicer rope, nicer choir. It looks like a Thumerian, honestly. I know he has parasites coming out of him. Kind of similar to the brain suckers. It's not quite out of his head. He has like kind of growth on his back, I guess. But yeah, he has the parasites growing out of him there. They look like mushrooms even a little bit, if you ask me. The Pope. Interesting. Marston. Rum. A spaghetti. Is the other dude also with me now? Oh god, I remember hating this. Oh, not this fight. Wasn't she really easy to beat with lightning with? Oh god, she's a Tommy girl. Oh god, they hurt so much. They two-shot me. Vacuous rum. Around us eyes. Around us eyes. I don't remember what she can do. But it outsourced too, especially. Comics. So bad. Oh god, this is gonna be really hard. Who makes this fight? Holy fuck. What? I'm dead. He doesn't even look like a spy, he's more like a caterpillar. I think due to having the NPC, that might have made it tankier. Might have just done that. I don't know, maybe I should poison her, see if I can do something else to get some damage in. I don't know if you can poison enemies like that. Let's see. Sense of direction. Let's see if it works. Can you not? Where are my souls? Oh. Okay. See if we can potentially poison her. I doubt it, but might be worth a try to. Can't really run. Ow. It wasn't worth killing these, right? That was not a good story. I've fought her before. That was cool. Yeah. Hey, chill! Fuck! Doesn't look like it's worth poisoning. So let's keep talking. I think it counts, does it? Does it count? Does it count? I saw Queen Yarnum. That stupid dude. I hope it counts. This is definitely not a fun fight. This is stupid. I don't know. I don't see the point of making fights like these. I honestly don't see the point of making fights like these. There's nothing fun. It's kind of like, I don't know, it's like an Elden Ring fight. Just like, yeah, you can't really do anything. There's not much you can really like aggress on. I can still jump in here. Hello, bro. Weird that this also makes Yharnam appear. Why exactly this is the case, I'm not sure. But they also, I don't know, maybe it's because now that the ritual can take place, because they are beckoning the moon, right? That's the ritual. The ritual is there for beckoning the moon. But they're doing this from the nightmare. And they're using the kid. Right, so when they went down into the Thumerian graves, they found her and took her kid potentially. The thing is that the blood on her is not what you would get from birth. But I think the theory is actually that she committed suicide. Or that it potentially was cut out of her. Kind of similar to what happened with Cos. Well, Cos died before she gave birth, technically. This is kind of the big turning point of the game, right? And this is when you then land here. Also interesting, right? You go out of here, and these things are also in Yahagul, these mirrored things. So now am I supposed to... I think I can just go into Yahagul now. But before that, the spider... Are they being summoned? Was that the thing? Oh, I have this cool moon here. Completely different face. And technically it's all still Yharnam. Isn't this the... Is this a cathedral? Let me see. Yeah, I think this might be the... maybe not directly. Yahagul is really fucking based. It's like... It's weird because this was always here. Like, suddenly there's like this city that's completely fucked. You see all these guys here, like it's completely different. It's like, oh, at first we were in like kind of normal but fucked city. But this is just a nightmare. With everything here. This doesn't even make any sense anymore. I mean, there's still Yharnamites running around here, so it's not completely out of question. But just the architecture, all these statues, everything, a lot more amygdalas. I'm supposed to call them amygdala. They're named after the amygdala, but they are amygdala. Also, I've heard. And also here, they're making like weird goggling sound effects now. Shortcut. Sky looks amazing. So I think this is supposed to be the pale blood sky now. That is what Miyazaki himself said. I mean, it says that when the red moon hangs low, then the veil or whatever, the thing that makes the stuff go even stronger. Hello, girl. It's really cool in general, like how they make the sky always turn when like game events happen. It's not just this once, although this is probably the most noticeable, impactful one. But it kind of slowly actually turns to night. What is this? The Menses ritual must be stopped, lest we all become beasts. So the ritual is there. It's not what actually caused the people to get... Oh, he says more mirrors here. It's not what caused the people to become like these stone things. It's also not what created the one reborn. That's actually not Menses doing it. That's these other maidens doing it. Like the guys that are the woman that call these guys. And they are... Aren't they Pthumerians? Something? I don't know why they're here, but yeah. That's what's happening there. But the ritual itself, because also like all the Menses guys have been long dead. Like Nicholas, he just lives in the nightmare. So what he really wanted to do, he wanted to first need to get into the nightmare. Because it's not something you can just do. You're just getting into the nightmare. One does not simply walk into the nightmare. Right? But what actually happens, you have to first get in there. For example, the player does it the first time by being grabbed by an amygdala. Right? It's not that easy. And... interesting setup here. I wonder if they were also kind of part of the ritual of beckoning it by like using these reflections. Because he's also completely, like, he's looking towards the moon. There's people sitting in these... the little beacons of summoning, you know. But yeah, they were already in the nightmare, and from there they are summoning, beckoning the moon, which is the moon presence. In order to the gooch. I actually know why they're doing that. I mean, they want to get knowledge and eyes and understanding and everything. This rolls do a lot of damage. Tiny tornadoes. Is this the only... Huh? I know you have to drop down from there. Okay, just resummoning. Let's get the fork. Oh, yeah. Oh. He's come back too. Oh. Oh, that's rude. Where is she? Wait. Wait, did I come from here? Huh? What the heck? Oh. Wait. Oh. I didn't see that this was also. Huh. Okay. It seems like I'm dealing at some extra damage to these guys. Sometimes, I don't know why. But what I would be interested in is finding the summoner. Stay away from the summoner! Oh, there she is. Hello there, girl. She looks like the clothes styling, the style of clothing is pretty much one-to-one like the Shadows of Yharnam. Blurred Edge. Where you going? Which is definitely how it is. $2,000. It's probably counter damage, but it sounds like they're bleeding out, which can't really be a thing, right? I'm not that powerful. Oh, I remember hating this part with a passion. I'm probably best off just running through this. I remember this is quite the ordeal with some of these. Oh yeah, these were also laser on this guy. I remember. This just one-shot me. I didn't know that. But it's not... Okay, so it's not hitting them? Unfair. Ludwig. Foul touch. Gonna run through this. Oh. Didn't see this. Hello, folks. I don't even know where the summoner is. She must be somewhere from there. I don't know where she is. Girl. It's not get lasered. Don't throw shit at me. Ooh. Lantern. Look at this guy chilling. Doesn't this look like the place that I... Yeah, this is the Yahagul Hyper... jail. Right, that one. This was another one of these places where you just kind of just want to run through. No laser eyes, but... Wasn't there like dogs and shit? Oh yeah. I know she's left of me, but I'm not gonna go for her. Gonna get the shiny though. Now we are there. This one is dead. Oh, FPS. I'm like 5. Nightmarish rituals crave a newborn. Find one and silence its harrowing cry. Just find a newborn. Just like, oh look, there's one. Oh, there's another one. Oh, nice. How convenient. Wasn't he like kind of savage? There's another one there. Yeah, fuck off. Oh, there's another one. Doesn't like attacking one trigger the other ones? Yes. That's kind of rude, to be honest. Ganking. Dark Souls 1, Darkwood Forest. Oh, he did it. Oh, lucky that my bag just happened to be there, huh? What a gamer. I don't know what sucks. That you don't get the first theme of this place. Really? Do I have to go through this again? Like the original theme, Yahagul, is not here. I think someone is after me. Oh. Is that a beast? That looks like a stitched together werewolf. That's a hunter, isn't it? I think that's a hunter. Madman toils surreptitiously in rituals to beckon the moon. Uncover their secrets. Ooh. You got fucked. How did they know that the moon is a great one? Yeah, there isn't really too much new to say about this place I can think of. Other than obviously the whole thematic around that, like the Mensa school is supposed to be the anatomers. Because they are, you know, snatching body parts, snatching people together to do the experiment and then the ritual. One cool thing is kind of later, although you probably remember that, when we get to Mikolash and how this is arranged. It's kind of cool. But yeah. Some enemies were replaced, like these used to be the pigs and now they're just some kind of amalgamation of body parts. That hurt quite a lot, if you ask me. What's this? See, this is, oh. See, these things, these used to like, ow, what the heck? What I said earlier about these guys with the lenses heads being in like these, in the middle of these things. And this, like, we have this candle wax here, where there would be one of these basins for like reflection something the moon. So he's basically one of those Menses guy, and well, he got burned for some reason. I'm not quite sure why that was caused by it, but yeah, these people were kind of scattered here. And you just behold the pale blood sky. That's the pale blood sky. Scattered probably to perform the ritual outside, maybe to get into the nightmare, but yeah, obviously the actual ritual has been performed from inside of the nightmare. Let's go the other way first. Oh, he got resummoned, right? There's Ray. So, kind of makes me think in a way, due to the whole like teleportation and like mirror stuff. Maybe that's how they got into, because it's a portal between realms. And maybe that's how they got into the nightmare. That's the... And then once they were inside, they beckoned the moon present, and they potentially actually succeeded. Yeah, they wanted to capture a great one. That's what they wanted to do. Capture. She looks kind of cool, to be honest. That's 3 of them. Mediocre. funny that all these sack dudes are just lying dead here. Because you see, this is kind of the direct thing that happened, right? I don't know who killed them, but they used to be alive when we were here, and afterwards, well, not so much anymore. But it at least shows like some contemporary people that were here before and are dead now. So the whole idea behind people getting petrified from the ritual, I'm not sure either. It's definitely weird, and I wouldn't really know what happened to them because they're everywhere, they're in the walls and such. Whatever happened there must have been an event that took place very quickly, very suddenly, because people didn't have enough time to even get away. I only killed one, right? Both lift with 1 HP. That's right. It's weird. And also, you have the same kind of thing in Elden Ring, in Nocturne and Noxtella, where you have like the very similar scenery with people just being petrified. And just those are church hunters. See, suddenly, like, they're literally, like, crawling up the walls. You see, these look like old women folks. I don't know, it's weird. It's kind of also weird that there are so many on the streets. It kind of looks a little bit like something just kind of came shooting through here so much, like a flood, for example, right? That they were literally trying to climb up. And you can even see, next to the walls, it's not just the people that are having something on them, but you can also see on the walls there is some kind of color, like as if they're like, you know, some, let's say like candle wax or something. See, it's everywhere on the walls. It's not just there, and they're all kind of clinging to the walls, weirdly enough, which in and of itself is odd. And you can also, I think you can also see this on the floor. You see? I don't know what this is. Maybe it's ash. Maybe candle wax. Oh, it doesn't rip. Oh god. That's not cool. So I'm not sure what... Wait, there's no damage. Who's throwing shit? Like here still, wherever they are, there's something else on the walls. So, I don't know. I mean, there are other people. Look, there are people here that are still alive. So, it doesn't look like it was anything that happened too recently. Because then, I mean, you have other things that are still here normally alive. So then kind of everything should be in this state. Or similar. Okay, guess you don't get staggered by that. But what exactly would do that? Like, they're literally here. It like the way this looks to me is that they were literally sucked in by the walls because these guys are inside. Like a lot of these people before, they kind of looked like they were trying to. These are trying to crawl up the walls. It seems like, in my opinion. But these are the exact opposite. This looks like they were basically sucked in. Since also so long that they have like plants been growing around them. So this was definitely not recent. But there's no, as far as I know, there's nothing really telling of this because if it happened at some point, the people must have just kind of lived on after that. Just, you know, stuff happens. I know, dude. It's weird. The game is kind of weird. I kind of like realized that. I don't know if you actually have it, but the game is kind of weird. Really? Here's more of these ritualists. I don't know. It's weird enough that they're actually all on the streets. Like spread. Although that might just, you know, might not be too important. The detail. It's kind of like, yeah, let's throw them in here. So it becomes very obvious to the player. You can hear chanting. Lol, barred gates, and even like inside these. Huh? That's so odd. What the heck? Does this say 12:10? Like 10 after 12? It's kind of good to know. Never paid attention to that. I mean, I don't even want to run back because there are all these guys here. So I might just have to fight the boss. Who's that? Defector Antal. Defecting from someone against the Mensis guys. Or maybe a Mensis defector. I kinda want to see what he looks like. Can I see that through here? Let's gotta summon him. I know it's not good for the boss at all. I want to see what he looks like. Defector Antal. If he's like a choir, he should be a choir member, right? I mean, then it wouldn't be Defector. Oh, wait, it's this dude? Huh? Is that the Fire Hunter set, by the way? Or is this Yahagul Black Garb? Oh yeah, this is Yahagul Black Garb. The village's founders. Why do they say it's a village? The Hagul is just a big part of Yarnan. Like, it doesn't look like a village to me. Kidnappers. I call bullshit. Mad Mangar. Where's my gear? This will probably not be good. I'm not gonna defeat this. It's a cool scene though, with the moon, this yard, and then you have these girls standing up there. Do they look like they have a red cape? Oh yeah, they do. They usually don't have a red cape. Aww. Maybe we should go down. Aww. No cheese for you. Wait, cheese for me. No one's gonna have any goddamn cheese. Aww. No goddamn cheese for me. Dude! So close. Yeah. I wonder if you could kill... That's probably not gonna happen. It's scripted. I was thinking like... Ohne Käse? What the fuck? Why would you say that? Imagine someone goes to fucking McDonald's and says, oh, cheeseburger... Ein Cheeseburger ohne Käse, bitte. Fucking moron. Mit Schaf, yes. The spice. They're here for the spice. Well, I guess we're fucked. So why exactly they're doing this here, what they are doing here exactly, it's kind of weird. Mit Schaf. Mit allem. There's something from the moon. It's just kind of weird. I wonder what's going on there, how the connection to the moon here is. It's as if they are opening a portal. It's basically being birthed, just pooped out. Basically. I think this guy was really weak to fire. Not that it matters to me, because I'm using MOGS. They're literally stitched together. Funky boy. They're shooting lasers. Grey slaughtered. Well, it was actually not that useless. Yellow backbone. Pretty decent. This actually looks like a cathedral, if you ask me. So the cool thing about this here is, no, them all sitting here, they basically all went into the nightmare. And this kind of, the thing is then also with the light here, I don't really see it, but like there's one guy kind of proposed that this is how, like with this light down here, kind of supposed to look like an operation room. This is like the light that you use in an operation, although it's a little bit sauce. But yeah, see, Miko Clash, Miko Flash, Long Dead, kind of petrified as well. So I would say, if anything, maybe the ritual to get into the nightmare might have... The child? The heck? Might have caused the whole petrification thing. However that is possible. Put a girl on. Oh god, Mikolash. I don't want to fight Mikolash. I remember that fight. Isn't it like the speedrun killer because it's random which directions he goes? Oh yeah, we'll go back to lecture building. So the nightmare of his actually leads through the lecture building. What a girl. But I gotta go to an idol meeting first. The idols are meeting late today. Be right back. I'm gonna go to the Hunterstream to replenish my things. I should also spend my stuff on levels, just so I don't lose them. Hello, doll. Water?
Welcome. What is it?
I desire
Very
you.
well. Let me.
He said I could use the door. Even the door. Oh, so you don't actually get any endurance past 40? Well, at least not at 41.
Good hunter. I sense the ancient echoes. They course your veins.
Yeah, I think...
Farewell, good may you...
I'm not sure if it's in the Japanese or... Like, if it's in the Japanese or if it was in the... before, like, the original 1.0. But I think she calls you... sick one. What do you mean? Dude. I don't know if you're just beaming right now. You actually... Are you just memeing right now, saying that? Or are you serious? You're memeing, right? Because that's like a running joke in the... No, it's funny that you saw this. It's a running joke. The Dolls Erden. It's one of these... like in Dark Souls 1. I don't know... who could it be? Gwendolyn is Valka. There's like one character in the game, like the Glowmite Queen in Elden Ring. There's one character in these games that is always kind of really, really mysterious, and then people expect everything is Erden. So everything is Velka. Marika's Velka. Like it's a meme. The doll is Erden. There's nothing. It's just the doll is Maria. There's just Maria built after because, you know. The cool thing is that the winter lanterns are actually also the doll. Nightmarish Virgins. Erden is just formless Erden. The thing is that he's associated basically with sound, I think, and potentially also with blood itself. He's like there's also the formless mother in Mother of Blood in Elden Ring. But yeah, the whole Erden is the doll. It's just a meme because no one knows, and it's kind of that people say everything can be Erden. You can make an argument for basically everything without real evidence, let's say. We know about Erden is that he is a great one. That is... why you're not in the known? It's because I don't know. Because I've seen so many videos. Yeah, no, it's been lore crafted a lot. It's been like, I remember one of the videos where this was like, oh yeah, the door was in one of the JSF and Sinclair lore videos. Master William was right. Evolution without courage will be the ruin of our race. Interesting. I remember this note being also pointed out by Tarnished Archaeologist. So they're trying to evolve, right? That's the thing. They're trying to evolve. They see these greater creatures and they want to also get some. Hunt the great ones. Hunt the great ones. See, and they kind of found out that it has to do with the great ones. And I think the initial thing was that when they initially found Kos, she was dead, and they saw that she was completely infected with parasites. And that was kind of the thing that they then saw, and that they then basically took inspiration by. They thought, okay, this is the thing that we have to do, maybe. So they used these parasites to infect people with, and then do stuff with them. Wasn't there like a big boy here? There is. Ground us out. Ground us out. See? Doing this through the wall. Actually hitting me even. The nameless moon presence, beckoned by Lawrence and his associates. Pale blood. See, this is kind of also pale blood, just pale blood. Basically, that's his name. Moon presence, pale blood. Interesting thing, obviously, is that they've done this before. 3/3 chords. these fucking hints. Yeah, they've done this before. That's what you see. That's what the, you know, there's an umbilical cord in the original. How do you even get there? In the original Hunter's Workshop, and that's kind of it's being speculated that this is the chair that Master Willem was on. This must be Willem's room. See this? This is the same chair. Never noticed it, but it makes a lot of sense. Even the chair that is locked off now, where like the spiders. Hello.
Oh, this cannot be. What?
Mr. Spoiler?
Do you think ill of me?
Not at all.
Indeed, I should think not. I shared with you a thing most secret. Now you're witness to a miracle.
Yeah, so this
and
is
all the
Master
stronger
Willem's
for it. You should appreciate it if you've a grain of gratitude in you. Yes. No matter, such details are trifling. Let this. Oh, doubt me not, sweet compeer.
Didn't he sell stuff? Give me sell.
On the.
Not?
My apologies. On the good grace of a certain god and the way he meted out his love.
I don't even know what he means with that. Where were the chords? One you get from Yosefka. One is in the workshop. That's all I remember. Maybe you get one after you kill the wet nurse. That could make sense. That's how you get out, right? I think Yosef, isn't she? She's turning now, I believe. So now we're in the Nightmare of Menses. See, there's tons of these faces and all that. Kind of makes me think that this is like the other side of it. Like all these people that were turned into stone. Maybe that's like the nightmarish form of that. Also, speaking of nightmare, I probably should pick up some stuff that gives me frenzy resistance, starting with gear. Ashen Hunter is 60. Anything better than that? Damn, that graveyard resistance is quite high. Anything better than 60? Doesn't look like it. Interesting that it's the Ashen Hunter that gives you the most frenzy. That makes no sense. Shouldn't this be poison? Like, if I think about the place and everything. 25, 28. It's like the best. Yeah. No, wait, is Ashen might not be the same. I was thinking of the ones from Old Yarnum. Is that not the same? It is the same, yeah. Hmm. 17, 19. Doesn't really look bad. Actually looks quite based. And then I should drop. That looks so cool. I wonder what this is the base of. Like the real building. Is it just Yharnam? No, actually the DLC of Yharnam. But if this is a clock tower, then this might still be that. Let's get your sedatives ready, boys. And the blue elixir could be good. I don't know if it does anything here. Not even sure who or what is causing this directly. Like this stuff. Yeah, I mean this must be based off Yharnam. I don't know any other region that would be based on it. Still getting it. Interesting that it shoots these spears through. The building looks fucking insane. Very impressive. Can even, you know what, I can hear some, it sounds like chanting, like monk chanting. Oh, see this? Is this pulling out blood? Ah, that's kind of cool. Can also hear my heartbeats. Boom, 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 boom. I also don't understand why it patches the spider here. Someone explain that to me, please. It's still affecting me. And then there's also tons of spiders here, isn't there? Yeah, I see them. I don't know how that is related. I just see tons of eyes. Of the Grandel's eyes. It must have something to do with like this. Maybe because this is like the nightmare of Menses, right? And the issue is that Mikolash was going on about Rom and how like Rom got the eyes and everything, but they didn't. So maybe part of the nightmare for him personally is the fact that like Rom has been blessed by Kos, but he hasn't, and that's why there's now spiders in his nightmare. I know that's my explanation now. Canon. You heard it first. Still hearing stuff. Shaman bone blade. Ooh. There's more spiders. Also, what you have here, what Miyazaki is very fond of, is cages, hanging cages. They're like in every single game. Oh, and this dude, isn't he... Isn't he using, it's a very particular, he's using a Ludwig Holy Blade. I think he's an agent of the choir, or something. He's infiltrating the nightmare. I think that's what it was with him. He's infiltrating the nightmare. There's a Rosmarinus and a Ludwig Blade. And he's carrying sedatives. So he's definitely here on a mission. I think that's what it was. He might have even had a name, although I... Damn, that's a big ass moon there. I mean, architecturally, this is pretty much matching Yharnam. So some nightmarish version of it. Actually, it's probably just Nightmare Yahagu. Yeah, that makes sense, I guess. What are these? Are these brain suckers? Yellow backbone. Oh, these little fuckers. Looks like they're wearing masks and something that looks like chainmail, right? Oh, and there is some icon around on their chest, but there's too much blood on it. Definitely a chainmail, definitely a mask. Very odd. I'd like to see one without blood on the chest. There's something growing out of. You see, they have been these spiders. It might be the same needles that grow on you when you get the frenzy stuff. They kind of died from that, I guess. Where's the other guy? Do you have blood on your chest? Come on. Ragdolls are fun. There we go. Can't quite destroy anything. It's not the best angle, but I can't get a better angle. I can't pan down. Just some pattern. I can't really make out anything distinctive. What's this? Elevator? Oh yeah, this large elevator here, right? Yeah. Come on. Come on. I didn't want to press that, by the way. It's just used to pressing this for healing. Oh, yes. I'm back here, I see. It's not stopping, is it? No, it is. There's a lot of cages there. Why are there so many children here? They're your parents. I wonder if they are supposed to represent the other Menses dudes. Like, to them having iron masks on them? I don't know. There's mirrors here too. Definitely are good. What's that? Blue elixir. Game wants me to stealth. Potentially. There's some grand library, there's tons of books here. Oh look, it's some dude with a big... This one is also wearing an iron mask. See? Has the same icon, I think. It's some kind of... Yeah, it's nothing really distinct. Oh, there's a lily in the middle, definitely. And then something... Is this a bird? I'm not sure. Could be wings. Otherwise also chainmail, but armor on top. Very odd, very weird. Thing is, like, you don't have really like armor and chainmail in this game. Unless you're in Canehurst. Here's a crossbow. Wait, these are wearing different hats. We have some tricorn helmets. See? There's some evil poison, I think. Dirty damn blood gem. Yeah, this is wearing, or maybe it's. Doesn't this look like a fool's cap? I would say. Somewhat. Fool. Such foolishness. So, where's this cage? There's a cage. There's something in there. Oh, they didn't. Oh, yeah, they tried to put together a crow and a doggo. Turned into a dog crow. And there's a crow dog. Lol. Dick. Who comes up with this shit? Can't be a sane person coming up with stuff like this, if you ask me. That person had some serious mental issues. Okay. Do you have some serious mental issues? A dog. That's unlucky. Not the best way to die. It's actually quite the base set. It's kind of nice. Although pretty much all of the gear looks really cool. Where the frick am I? Hello, children. No. Let's not talk about this. Nightmare of Menses. What the fuck? Zurück dem Sarg? Do you want to change that maybe? Do you wanna try again? Yes. Zu dem Sarg. Zum. Wow, that's all damage, girl. Kind of not fun. Excuses. Literally so close to this thing. All we had to do is step into it. And you would have been safe. I have 99 madness in smite. Now I can see everything. I even know what you had for breakfast today. That's how much insight I have. Kindle. Old Kindle. Oh no. Oh no. Is it time? Is it? I don't know. What's that? There's a skeleton. But who's using this thing? Ah! Well, fuck off, man. Isn't this where you hunt Mickle Clash? Mickle Mash!
Ah, cause. Or some say cosm. Do you hear our prayers? No, we shall not abandon the dream. No one can catch us. No one can stop us now.
Grand as ice. I'll grant you ice, motherfucker. What the frick? Ogre? Get you.
Majestic! A hunter is a hunter even in a dream. But alas, not too fast. Nightmares, swirls, and chills are ending.
What a weirdo. Come here, boy. Hey, boy. He uses the mirrors as portals. That's how Nikolash do. How are you? You shit. Nikolash. Come here, boy. Rude.
Of course. Some say cousin. Don't hear our prayers as you once did for the vacuous eyes on our bones to cleanse. Now I'm waking up. I'll forget everything.
Aw. Poor guy. Men sist okej. Mens is also named after the moon, because mens means moon. Also, menstrual cycle, obviously named after that. Grand as eyes, grand as eyes, planned eyes, into us. I don't know where to go now. I don't know what to do now. Yeah, I can't do it like him. He's too good. Grand as eyes. Grand as eyes. No, I can't. Trying to be nasal. Right. Grand as eyes. Grand as eyes. Oh. Ah, yes. Pink blood. Or some might even say causum. Rawr. Crow, crow, crow. Gib mal Augen, Junge. Gib mal her. No, no, no. No. No, no, no. Where is she? Me and I. She should be visible. Alas. She ain't. How do you get to the brain? Look. Is the shadows of the Yarnums. Aww. How does one get to the brains? I don't remember. Yeah. I was also thinking probably around there. Around there. There's something here. Somewhere. How do I get down once more? Maybe this way. Arisen this way, sir. Yeah, there, right? This cage is it? Oh no. How does one get into the cage? So I think the idea behind the brain of Menzies is that because he said it's like stillborn, their brains were stillborn or something, and they didn't actually beckon, or like didn't, but they did beckon the moon, right? The moon came, the blood moon hangs low. They did beckon it, but what they say is that they actually caught the moon presence, but like its nightmare version. So like the living world version is still out there, but they caught some kind of nightmare version of it. Because everything is different in nightmare, right? So, let's see. Ground me eyes. Where's the cage? Is it this one? How does one such as I get into the cage? That's fine. Does the brain even show up yet? There's nothing here. How do you see the brain? Was there anything else I had to do? Oh, I think I have to first fuck the brain down. Isn't it up first? Why didn't you say something? I wouldn't have gone yet and told me. You get a backseat more, chat. Mods! Ban them all! Ban them all. Well, well, well. Yeah, like, I really don't know all these known VTubers. I know there's probably tons with all these orcs and shit. Right? The Japanese big shots. But those ain't for me. I mean, obviously, if they had, I don't know. Also, like YouTube streaming is kind of a meme. Who streams to YouTube? Like seriously. I cannot take that seriously. How do I get to where I want to go? That's the question. This way, sir. I don't even know how I got to it. I know how I actually got into this fucking VTuber rabbit hole. Because because of Neuro, who was some songs, he was singing a song. So first I got exposed to her through music, because they do a lot of music stuff, like a lot of cover songs. And some of them I have found actually pretty good. I actually like them. And I guess from there, I kind of just saw some clips and some stuff and was like, hey, this shit is actually funny. Because they are kind of interesting, the way they interact. And then Vido, like, they also invite a lot of other, like, VTubers, like Lena or Cerber or Camilla, like tons of other, like, these indie VTubers. Or Fillion. And then they do shit. And then they interact with the twins, with Neuro and Evil. And yeah, it's sometimes funny as shit. And stupid and funny as shit. It's very entertaining. Like, when Evil streams, he has literally like 12,000 viewers. And all he does is like argue with his AI. And his AI just kind of fucking trashing him for some reason. Calling him bald and such. I mean, I don't know, it's not really different from normal streaming. Like, there's no difference really. It's kind of sometimes funny, or it's fun to see. And there are also some VTubers, obviously. I mean, people like Fillion, they're like mad entertaining, because she's a fucking hyperactive, autistic, and just like jumps around and does shit and like hurts herself. And that's all the dumbest shit you can imagine. Like, there was this last stream that she did where she was literally like, she does you love, you lose a lot of times. And she's a good you love, you lose person. Like, she actually loves that dumb shit. There's, for example, Connor does that, and he's a British person, so he doesn't really laugh at anything. And then she's like shooting herself with a fucking airsoft gun, or she's shocking herself, or doing some bullshit. Yeah, it's weird when it's like idol fighting corporized. That's also I can't get into that. I think that is weird. Like, they're putting that together just to kind of. It's like, you know, there were these early corporations as well for YouTube. There was actually before my time, like before I really got into like watching YouTube. But you also had like here Machinima, I think, was one of these big corporations, and I don't think any of these exist anymore. Basically, like managers sitting, yeah, it's weird. It doesn't. It makes you think this is just kind of there to just use faces to make money. Honestly, that's kind of what it seems to me. It's just like a way to make coin. It's like, do you know there are like people out there who are literally like OnlyFans managers who, like, I mean, there was this whole Andrew Tate thing as well, right? Where they basically having like girls do OnlyFans and then they're basically pimping them, like basically OnlyFans pimp, and that's kind of how it feels. It's like the best non-chalice fun. Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. The best non-chalice farming spot for souls. This is one very, very famous chalice dungeon. It has tons of farmings. But yeah, it's weird. Also, that's why I wouldn't watch this. But like Fillion is pretty cool. I actually watch her even when she goes live. Vidal is cool. I watch Vidal and Fillion basically. This is New Zealandian Lena. She also does like IRL stuff. She does both. The cooking stuff, I don't really watch it, but she's oftentimes there with Neuro. Yeah, it's kind of all. They're fun. They're just kind of fun to watch. That's it. This way. Fuck. Otherwise I don't watch streams at all. For a long time, no stream. I don't know, it's just uninteresting, there's nothing there. When I was playing BDO, I was sometimes watching some video streamers. That aside. Okay. I wonder why they have quicksilver bullets on them. Fucking pig. Oh, pig. There's two piggles. $35k? Well, that's not bad, but yeah, I don't really need to farm anything. Weapon exists. Oh yeah. Riparian gear exists. Such weird. Do you have to go into the upper cathedral to like the choir? I don't even know why you would go there. And I don't know how I get there. I remember I wanted to go there, but I didn't have a key. But can I feel like after I kill Murgo's wet nurse? What do you even do? Like the course of the game is kind of weird. Yahagul? Am I in Yahagul? Did I get the key already? Give me a bot. Don't kill me, isn't he? Yeah, I saw that. The second I saw that he's gonna hit more than once, I already knew I was dead. I think they look like Kriegsmesser. War knives. It's like a type of sword. I don't know why it's called war knife, but yeah, it's a sword. It's getting late though, I should sorry stop. 2 a.m. Technically 3 a.m., but they did some time shenanigans. Did a time skip. Yeah, Kriegsmesser. fist you. Yeah, fisted. Why does the pig have my swords? I fist you too, Mr. Pig. I like this area, like aesthetically, these buildings. Yo, they left their friend behind. Assholes. You guys suck. I'll drop you down. I know there was more to Yahagul. There was like also teleporting from one part to the other and shiz. Yeah, the drop down where like the guy is in the cage and then you then open the door. That's where the key is. I forgot. Oh, it's mommy. What up, girl? Look, girl. Look at that pretty woman. Come here, smooch, smooch. Oh, look at this blood. Oh no, shackled her. But yeah, that's like... Look at that gyat. Gyat. That ass, though. Oh, leggy. Look, let go, leggies. The heck? See if we can look up her skirt. See if she really got a child or not. Not creepy, just doing this for science. Of course. What? Don't judge me. I'm a scientist. Why is there... Wait, what? Yosefka? Blood vial? Someone explain the law of that to me. Yosefka's blood vial. Vial tarnished. Three umbilical quartz. Yeah, should we cry? Is the moon there as well? It's also very shiny. Aww. Is this her wedding dress? The real question is, dude, smash or pass? Ooh, that's where they went. Look at them. Good for you, boys. This is such a fucking creepy scene. Finally we find the baby though. Hello baby. Baby boy. The wet nurse. Kinda weird, not gonna lie. It's wearing some really nice jewelry though. Do you see this necklace? Dang. Someone has a lot of... It hurts. That's the same music as the Gascoigne thing. What are the fake asshole? I think we broke it. That's cool. Good damage. That's weird. I mean, yeah, he hits me in 2 hits, that's the issue. He's really tonky. It's gonna be a long fight. I don't think I'm, like, mentally awake enough to fight a boss such as this. You know, I think they should put... I don't know. Should they put bonfires right next to bosses? I mean, what's the point of running to a boss like this? Or what's the point of having to, like, go through 30 seconds of just traveling in a fucking... Maybe it heightens the stakes? I don't know if that's a good way to heighten the stakes. I have 2 elevators to run through. That's kind of rough, dude. It's not easy. Light has tons of blood depth. Interesting. Maybe this for later. Yeah, very hit or miss, huh? I wonder why there's so many corpses here. Nightmare Slain? Any nightmare slayers? We did points. We got a third umbilical cord. Yeah, I'm tired. But now we just hunt umbilical cords. We get one from Yosefka, maybe. If she's willing, then I am. Oh, wait. Is burning?
Good
Burning
hunter,
Man.
dawn will soon break. This night and this dream will end.
Oh.
Gammon awaits you at the foot of the great tree.
German.
Very well, let me...
The Germans. The Germans. Germans. Hope you like Germans too. The Germans. Germans.
Farewell.
Let's buy some gears. Instance. Henrik Maria Gascoigne. What shall we buy? I don't know. Living string. The immense brain that Menses retrieved from the nightmare was indeed light with eyes on the inside, but they were of an evil sort, and the brain itself was terribly rotten. But even still it was a legitimate great one, and left a relic, a living relic at that, which is a precious thing indeed. I guess that's what it left. Red jelly. Stillborn infants born of creature of unknown origin, of type found in some corners of the old labyrinth. Damn. Whoever made this game thought of this. Fucking madman, dude. Mad person. Bastard of Lauren. Remains of Lauren infant infected by the scourge, a harbinger of curses and symbol of defilement. The additional rite curse defiles dungeons in which hunters' HP is greatly eroded. For better place to see cursed blood gems, but in the midst of a defilement. Bastard. Jon Snow, the bastard of Winterfell. Well, time to stop. We'll do Upper Cathedral Ward next time. An anime called Bastard. Yeah, I remember the name. It might be good. I haven't watched it, but I might. Have you... Oh yeah, I think you mentioned that actually. Should watch that. I think it looked good. Yeah, I think there's some... Why have I not watched it? Yeah, I should watch Bastard. Wasn't also like heavily sexualized, which is always very much welcome. I don't know. I mean, if it's metal, then it has to be sexualized. That's just belongs. Anyway, time to stop. Oh, see ya. Bye bye.